Well, let's take you back to Cape Town now, where Vanessa Puna is on the front lines of a March and March demonstration taking place right now, ahead of the bigger June 30 march that they are planning related to undocumented foreign nationals in the country. Vanessa, we couldn't hear you earlier, but hopefully we can hear you now. Can you tell us about the momentum of this protest currently taking place?
Yes, good afternoon to you again. The momentum is quite high here in Parklands in Cape Town in the Western Cape. The group initially took quite a while to move from their original meeting point, and this is because they had refused the police's instruction to lay down or to put aside their traditional sticks and knopkiddies, as well as some people wearing face masks. The police captain said to them in no uncertain terms that would not be allowed. He would not allow the march to go ahead if they did not do that. Eventually, after talking to the police and to their fellow comrades, they've decided then for the march to go ahead, to actually get their message across. They will comply. So a short while ago, we started walking into Parklands main road. Of course, we have seen a few skirmishes between the protesters and police, because at some point in the march, it's going quite slowly now. I'll step out of shot for just a second, but at some point the protest was quite rapid and people were moving along speedily. Police then are trying to maintain a steady pace, and now there's a bit of a few meters distance between the protesting group as well as the police in front of us. Now, some of the issues and some of the gripes that they have told us about is the issue of unemployment in South Africa. They've mentioned that they are opposed to undocumented migrants finding work in South Africa when it's so hard for South Africans to find work in their own country. When I posed the question to say that indeed we have seen that authorities have been doing quite a bit in terms of making sure that undocumented migrants are indeed repatriated to their countries, they say that this only happens since they've become vocal. I also posed the question as to why the need for protests like this, and even the one on planned for the 30th of June, when there is already a commitment by government to tackle the issue of undocumented migrants. They said that they will carry on with those protests, saying that they will indeed be peaceful. And that is what we've largely seen. I haven't seen any incidents really other than the few skirmishes with police. But these, of course, are the march officials. Let me try and get hold of Charlie Roo. He is the convener here in the Western Cape. Charlie, very shortly, your message here today. You've laid down your traditional sticks. The police asked you not to walk with your sticks. Tell us about your march. It's been peaceful so far.
Yes, I didn't get the question.
You've laid down your traditional sticks that the police asked you because you wanted the message to go ahead. Tell us about how the march is progressing so far.
As it always does, peaceful and marching peacefully like we always do. That is why at the end of the day it was okay for us to put our pride down, because they've taken our pride from us by making us put our sticks down, and we did lay them down to show that we were marching peacefully with those sticks to begin with. The march is still going to continue.
There were a few skirmishes with police earlier on. What happened there? There were a few skirmishes with police just now. What happened there?
It was just trying to push forward for what we believe in, and then we laid down the sticks because some comrades advised that we continue this march. This is just the police to deter us from our route, because we will be passing drug dens on Parklands main road. So that's why we laid down.
And that's what I wanted to ask you, Charlie. In terms of Parklands, why have you decided to bring the March and March protest to Parklands specifically today?
Cape Townians, South Africa as a whole, they know Parklands, it's Lagos, away from Lagos. We know this is a Nigerian den. It's one of the areas they've taken over. If you've noticed with our marches, I started at a foot tracker road in Bellville. There was a reason for that, because that is Somaliland, and going up foot tracker road, Wynberg is the same. Foreigners have taken over Wynberg. It's their city now. Same with Parklands. It's Lagos. It's where the drugs are. It's where underage girls are being prostituted.
Charlie, there's a sentiment going around, or a narrative going around, that this could amount to what is termed Afrophobia. Is it indeed Afrophobia? Are you opposed to having any migrants from parts of the country and parts of the continent in South Africa?
This is not against any foreigners being part of our country. All we're asking for, enter our country legally. And then when you do enter a country legally, abide by the laws that we also abide by. Respect our country, respect us as the natives of this country. That's all we're asking for.
Thank you so much. Charlie Roo, convener here of the March and March movement in Cape Town in the Western Cape, just giving us a summary of what had transpired so far today. Largely peaceful march taking place through Parklands at the moment, and of course Parklands, a suburb in Cape Town.
Vanessa, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Vanessa Puna coming to us live from Parklands in Cape Town, where that march is taking place.